Voila.
Sign Chris. And this is for the nation, or just for
the nation?
Sign Chris. Let me just get up a check real quick. Slacky. Be live and direct. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Barakatah. Yahweh Shemar Latam Ba'Shem Yahushua. I'm priest and officer of 1,000 bars over call, filling in for the Sabbath service of priest and officer of war. Along the right side of me, I got priest and officer Quatazah 500. You understand? We're here to teach, the ordinance of the Most High, keeping the traditions. The traditions today, Sabbath service, every Saturday, we uphold, you understand, again, the traditions of Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the day of rest, where, we get the time to acknowledge the Most High and how he did his work. 6 days, the Lord created the heavens and the earth, and then the seventh day, the Most High rest. The Most High got time to recoup and sit back and give himself a time to, regroup. Today in America, they go against the Most High in every way, which way or form. They don't give us a day of rest. They don't consider the day of rest, even though we work 40 hours plus throughout the week. You understand? They don't give us no rest at all. It ain't no rest here. They don't acknowledge the traditions of the Most High, the traditions that were sent for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And again, this is the Sabbath service. Again, along the side of me, my brother Quatazah, we'll be going through the book of Numbers in the 32nd chapter. You understand? Going through, speaking about, Reuben. And again, this is a book of Numbers. We was going through a lot of warfare at this time. You understand? Understanding, we were leaving, the book of Exodus before we were leaving. This is us in our journey. Right. You understand? And in our journey, we go through trials and tribulations. You understand? To keep, just keep the faith while going through the ups and the downs, more so the downs at this time, because we left Egypt, you understand, to go find, what the Lord wanted us to dwell in as far as a kingdom. But there was a lot going on. You understand? And even though in the book of Exodus, it was a fight for us to get us out of Egypt. We've been fighting since we left. And ever since then, the Most High, has always been watching us and making sure that we keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. And that's what we're doing right here today. Again, the Sabbath service is a law. You understand? It is a high holy day. You understand? Every Saturday is a high holy day. You understand? So don't nobody have the pleasure or the what I want to call it, the pleasure or the the favoritism from the Most High, where he allows us to have a high holy day every seventh day. Right. Every seventh day is a high holy day, man. Where America, they'll celebrate whatever they want to celebrate and make up. I don't know what, what days they got coming up.
Mother's Day.
Good night. You understand? We'll get into that. You understand? And that Mother's Day ain't had nothing to do with a mother. This is a Earth Day. You understand? The Geos, I forget what it's about. It's a Greek goddess, fertility. That's all it was about. You know what I'm saying? And they would celebrate that every time, this time of year, they would celebrate or prepare to celebrate, their high holy days, or well, not high holy, I hate to say it, but their, holidays. That's where the term comes from, high holy. Their holidays, the things that they make up, such as Mother's Day and whatever may have you. But again, here in the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge, under Commander General YAHANNA, we keep the high holy day every Saturday, and this is what it is again. You want to say anything, priest?
No, I'm
sorry. All right, most high Christ. So what we're going to do right now is get the Sabbath service started. Just a minute up here. Like Majum, she needs to stand. That's a chalice. Some of that good old traditional wine. And, as Israelites, custom, for us to drink wine, starting at 13, as a young man, we'll be able to indulge in the wine. You understand?
YAHANNA means to Israel.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sign of Christ. You can blow the shapat, just the trumpet, where we did the sound off for warnings and, get the brother's attention. Go ahead. All right. It's so wild. It's wild. Listen, everybody has their strengths. You understand? This right here, I know Quatazar is a strong priest, man. You understand? Quatazar is strong in other offices. You understand? Learning how to blow the shapat, it ain't easy. You understand? It ain't easy at all. So again, it's a skill, but we practice it here every day. Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge to make everything that we do and practice practical. Understand?
Right.
Okay, cool. One sign Christ. So if I could, I imagine, Sar, Lapango Hakwadam, you see, turn to face the east. We're going to send up the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, and send up a few prayers in Hebrew, then translate them into English. You can take it in Hebrew.
This is the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat. It's like Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Wadash.
Hayah.
Shamka.
Yahweh. Malachbuka. Taba'ah. Ratadayaka.
Hayah.
Aisha. Barataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Lathananawa. Lacham. Ka. Yawam. Wasalakunawa.
Kawawaf Nanawa. Kasalak Nanawa. Kawa. It's like a Kawawaf Yanawa.
Kabawaf Yanawa.
Wala'a. Tabaya Anawa.
Tabaya Ayanawa.
Bana Shayawam.
Bana Sayawam.
Abal. Hawa Shan Nawa.
Hayashayanawa.
Mayan.
Ra.
Kaya.
Laka.
Hamalakwa. Wa Ha'ala.
Wala.
Wahathapara.
Watapara.
La Walam Yum.
La'awalayim.
Aman.
This is what we said in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it.
This is the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Baba Kasha.
Lathananaw. Hakak. La Rapa'ah.
Kamakala. Wakao Madawa. Haka. Latahar. Matara. It's like how
Hamatazarai. Haka.
Lahakwa. It's like how Lahakwayim.
La Hawakim.
Hamathim.
Hamathi.
Haka.
Arakawa.
Hamatala.
Hatama Allah.
Lagarshan.
Ba'ashem.
Yahushua.
Yahusha.
The water of month.
The water of month. What we said in English. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shah,
in the name of Yahweh Shah,
please give us the power
please give us the power
to heal
to heal
all manner of sickness
all manner of sickness,
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
power to cleanse the leper,
the power to raise the dead,
power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out.
cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it. All right, this is the blessed Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashem,
I.S.U.P.K,
Yahweh Shah,
Yahweh Shah,
Barak Anawa,
Barak Lanawa,
Yasharala,
YAHANNA,
Habayah,
YAHANNA, Sapari,
Hashem,
I.S.U.P.K,
Yahweh Shah,
Yahweh Shah,
What Aman,
what what we said in English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
bless us
bless us
in Israel,
in
in the school,
the school.
in the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
Thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is the power structure blessing in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why ma Yaka Allah?
Why my Yaka Allah?
Why Allah? It's like it. Why Allah Hayy?
Why Allah Hayy?
Mataza Yaba. It's like it. Mataza. No. Mataza. Mataza Bayah.
Mataza Bayah.
Allah what YAHANNA?
Allah what YAHANNA?
Aha. It's like it. Aha la Wapyum.
Aha la Wapyum.
Ha Sarayum.
Ha Sarayum.
Quataza Yanyum.
Ha Quataza Yanyum.
Ha Kaya Ya. Haka Ya Ya. Haka Kaya Young Lungum.
No, you too high. Hakaya Yanyum.
Hakaya Young Young.
Hakaya Yanyum.
Wa it's like Wa Wafyum.
Wa Wafyum.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
What Aman.
The What Aman. This is what we said in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Mike.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General YAHANNA.
Commander General YAHANNA.
The generals.
The general.
The captains.
Captains.
The officers.
Officers.
The troopers.
Troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. No, I got it. Okay. This is the Psalms in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Ayanya.
Al-Yanya.
Al. Ha-Horium.
Ahorim.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Azaria.
Izoria.
Azaria.
Izoria. Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Shamayim.
Shemayim.
Maharataza.
Wa'arataza.
Ayathan.
Al-Yathan.
Mawat.
Lamawat.
Galka.
Regalka.
Al.
Al.
Yanawam.
Yanawam. Shamoraka.
Hana. It's like it. Hana.
Hana.
La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamor.
Shawamor.
Yasharala.
Yashara'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamoraka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Zalka.
Tizalka.
Al-Yah.
Al-Yah.
Yamdinka.
Yamyaka.
It's like Yahweh Mum.
Yahweh Mum.
Ha-Shamash.
Hashamash.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakaka.
Yakaika.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Wala Ya'ala.
Walayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Yashamoraka.
Makara.
Makara.
Yashamar.
Yashamor.
Napashka.
Napashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Yashamor.
Taza'atka.
Taza'atka.
Wa'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Ma'aitha.
Mayatha.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Awalom.
I will alone. Most High in Christ. What we said in English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence come my help?
My help coming from the Lord.
My help coming from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thee.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall keep thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
It shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time forth
This time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore. All right, this is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam.
Alayim,
Al-Damaya Laka.
Adamayalaka,
Al-Dakarash.
Aldakarash,
Wa'al.
Wa'al,
The Shakwat.
Dashakwa,
Al.
Ha,
Kayahana.
Kayahana,
Hawaya Ba'yaka.
Awayabika,
Yahama Yawan.
Yahamayawood, Ra'ash,
It's like Al Aimaka.
Al Aimaka,
Ya Ar Ya I Ra Yo Yumwa.
Yairayam,
Sawada.
Sawada,
Wa Yatha.
Wayata,
Ya I Tazawa.
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Al Taza Pawanyaka.
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Mora.
Amara,
La Kawa.
Lakawa,
Wanaka Yidam.
Wanakak Yadam,
Magaya.
Magawa,
Wala'a.
Wala'a,
Yazakar.
Yazakor,
Sham Yasharala.
Sham Yasra'al,
I with them.
Iwada,
Kaya.
Kaya,
No what? I Tazawa.
Nawa I Tazawa,
Ba.
Laba,
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa,
Al Yaka.
Al Yakab,
Baya.
Boriak,
Yakara. No, Saki. Yakarakwa.
Yakarakwa,
Al Saki. Aha. Al Hoya.
Halaya,
Adawam.
Alawam,
Wa.
Wa,
Yashamai.
Yashama,
Allah.
Hala,
Saki. Alayum.
Alayum,
Ma wa Abba.
Mawa'aba,
Waha Gari.
Wahagori,
Ball.
Gabo,
Wa I Mawan.
Wa'aimawan,
Wa I Malak.
Wa'aimalak,
Palasha.
Palasha,
I'm Yashabia.
I'm Yashabia,
As a war.
Tazawor,
Gam Shawar.
Gamashawor,
Nalawa.
Nalawa,
Imam.
you right,
Imam.
Imam,
Hayawa.
Hayawa,
Zarawa.
Zarawa,
Labanya. Lawat.
Labanya Lawat,
Salah.
Salah,
Aisha Laham.
Aisha Laham,
Kamadian.
Kamadian,
Kashaya.
Kasaya,
Sara'a.
Sara'a,
Kayabian.
Kayabian,
Wanakal.
Banakal,
Koyash. It's like Kwashwar.
Koyashwa,
It's like Nada Yamawa.
Nashidyamuwa,
Kairab.
Kaira,
Waka. It's like Waka. It's like Waka. Yeah. It's like Waka Za Abba. Wakazaba. It's like Wakazaba.
Wakazaba,
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba,
Waka. It's like Waka. Wakataza.
Wakataza,
Manai.
Manai,
Cow.
Cow,
Ma. It's like Na. Shaya. Nashia Kamwa.
Nasia Kamwa,
Shor.
Ashore,
Amorwa.
Amor,
Nayarasha.
Nairasha,
Lanawa.
Lanawa,
Ha.
Ha,
Na Awa.
Nawa,
Alahayim.
Alahayib,
Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Shaya. Shaya Thamwa.
Chayathamwa,
Kagalgala.
Kagalgula,
Kakwash.
Kakwash,
Lapanya.
Lapanya,
Raka.
Rabaka,
Kayash.
Kayash,
Daba I Yura.
Daba Ira,
Wa Kala Haba. Wa sorry, wa. Daba Ira. Ya Ira. Oh.
Daba Ira, Ya Ira,
Wa Wakala Abba.
Wakala Abba.
Salahat.
Dalahat.
Hurry.
You got it.
Hurry.
Hurry up.
Khan.
Khan.
Daradatma.
Daradadma.
Basai Rock. No. Basa Iraq.
Basa Iraka.
Basa. Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wa'afka.
Wapaka.
The Halom.
Daba Halum.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Pine. It's like a pine. This. Panya home.
Panyahum.
Palawan.
Kuala One.
Waya.
Waya.
Bakwashwa.
Bakwatwa. Shamka. Yahweh.
Yaba Shawa.
Yabaswa.
Waya. It's like a Waya Ba Hala. Ba. Waya Ba Lahaw. Waya Ba Hawa.
Waya Bahaw.
I get I.
I.
Wa'a.
Waya.
Kaparwa.
Kapordwa.
Waya Badwa.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya Da. It's like Dai Wakaya Atha. Waya Da Iwa.
Waya da Aigwa.
Kaya Atha.
Kaya Atha.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Hawa.
Yahweh.
Badka.
Labadka.
Ayawan.
Al Yawan.
Cow.
Al Ka.
Rataza.
Haratza. This is what we said in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence,
Hold not thy peace.
hold not thy peace.
And be not thy still, O Yahweh.
Be not still.
For lo,
Lo.
thy enemies make a tumble.
Enemies make a tumble.
They have and they have hate thee.
Indeed.
Thee have lifted up the head.
They have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken credit
against thy people
against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden.
They have said,
They have said,
come
come.
and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabor, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zied, yea, all their princes, as Abba and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. Oh, my power, make them like a wheel, as to stumble before the wind, as a fire burneth the wood, and as a flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy sword. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Sar, Yeshabia, which means turn to be seated. So again, in the book of Numbers, we coming from captivity. Understand? We just left. You just had Passover. Right. You understand? We just had Passover. So we in chronological order on how, the times that we was in the past, you understand, and how we separated. Oh, the water. Appreciate you. We in chronological order on how we, the Most High dealt with us. You understand? And, us getting back to our ordinance, us getting back to, our culture, us getting back to what we stand on. The water, please. It's all good. We had the crisscross going on. As brotherhood. We practicing again the order in our traditions to get us back on the Lord's favor. Because again, we flee in captivity at this time. Well, escape captivity, and now we're wandering in the wilderness. Not so much wandering like we're lost, but we're being guided by the Most High. You understand, in the wilderness, and we getting the numbers together. We're growing at this point. You understand? We was growing in the land of Egypt, and they wanted to boot us from there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we growing, we don't stop. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, we are fruitful. Right. That's why the Lord said, be fruitful and multiply. Not go out here and have frivolous, unrighteous, relationships. But you understand, the Lord said we're gonna be numbered like the sand of the sea, the stars of the earth.
Right.
So it's inevitable for us to not go nowhere and thrive, in numbers. And this is exactly where we at in the book of Numbers, where we thriving in numbers. But in the meantime, between that time, we also are fighting spiritually, you understand, trying to again to keep, the spirit of the Most High. But we fall into, temptation and other things and get distracted the same way we do here in America all day. You understand, right? Quite as we keep these laws and ordinances here, but America got us distracted by everything you can imagine. You understand? Drugs, sex, what else we got going on out here? I don't know. I'm trying to stay out of the mix, I don't know what's going on. Religion, right? Religion, that's the main source, because everybody is, Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are naturally spiritual. So we looking for the Most High, and we looking for a leader. Right. We're naturally looking for somebody to guide us, so we fall victim to vulnerability, and which leads us into religion. You understand? It leads us into false doctrine. You understand? All these denominations and these different groups and the religions, man, they have so many chapters of Christianity. I can't believe this. You understand? I just found out they got Beyonce has a Bible. Your celebrity, your favorite celebrity has a Bible, and she's allowed to tell you what God wants. You understand? Just because she sings. You understand? She has the finances to be able to think that she has the true laws of the Most High, or she think because the Lord is talking to her. Every Christian believes that God is talking to her. Every Christian. See, God told me this. I should have listened to God. I'm talking to God all my life, and I never did right. Right. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. What you want to say?
If I could, the sin is so heavy. And also, I always say they got a relationship with God. It's always God when it's something good. I mean, they get a little blessed, they get a new car, they get a new house. You understand? But it ain't God when they down on their luck. It ain't God when they find out they man got another woman. You understand? That's the devil.
That's the devil. Yeah, that's the devil.
That's the devil right there. You understand? What I mean? Like when they going through all this pain and why this is happening to me? They think that's the devil. You understand? But they know deep down inside this Most High. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you have a good relationship with them then. You know what I mean? Until you give you all the money, all the cars, all the jewelry, then boom, you put you in jail like this. You know what I mean?
That's the devil.
That's the devil. Yeah. That's it right there. You understand? Now I know we being punished by the Most High because we're not keeping His law, statutes, and commandments.
Absolutely,
yeah, man.
Absolutely. What the brother's saying is so extremely important for us to understand that this don't go the way we wanted to go. You understand? even again, when we gonna read in the book of Numbers, like it ain't go the way we want to go. We were supposed to keep these laws. And in turns, we suffer. We end up being distracted. Back then, it was the devil too. Right? Like they gonna blame, hey, it ain't nothing going right. When everything's right, it's of God. You understand? But in our own, our own decisions, when we start self, we do it to ourselves. Everything we've done is to ourselves. It's now we got to blame somebody else. It can't be me. You know what I'm saying? Right. Even though I rolled the weed up, you know what I'm saying? And I got high and now I'm in the hospital. It's the devil. It had nothing to do with me. It's the devil. The devil gave me the strongest weed on earth. Now because you smoked and it got, the fentanyl and all kinds of stuff that's in it now. Now it's the devil. It's only God when it's regular weed. Right. But when that fetty get involved, now that's the devil. You understand? The Most High does not operate the way we think the Most High operates. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is against some of the things, a lot of the things that America represents and considers right and considers, the betterment for humanity. When in turns, it actually goes against the Most High. You understand? The destructions of Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans have always, been a game plan against us in the smallest forms. Don't ever think that anything that, in this society that was provided to Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans wasn't thought about. Don't ever think that. I mean, we get the black mayors and things like that. Those politicians, you understand, they work for the unclean. What do I mean by the unclean? The unrighteousness. You understand? What's unclean against the Most High is considered, you understand, out of what people call demons. You know what I'm saying? But a demon has been bastardized. Even the word demon, you understand? The word demon is just, if you translate, it's actually just spirit. We know here in the I.S.U.P.K, it's an unclean spirit. What is unclean? What the Lord does not consider right for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. If you out of that realm, then feel free to be a nasty, homosexual, whatever the case is. The law does not apply to you. The law applies to Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You cannot be the homosexual. You cannot be a drug dealer. You cannot be, anything that America puts on the face of opportunity. You understand? That is not what the Most High is about. It's not about opportunity with the Most High. If anything, the only opportunity that we get is to prove that we are worthy of serving the Most High. Right. And the only way we'll be able to know how we're able to serve the Most High is what? Through the laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Keeping this high holy day. You understand? Making sure that we provide, the necessary things that we can, utilize in our everyday life, structure. Because the structure that we get from America is corrupted. It's going to take us further and further away from the Most High. So again, let's get in the book of Numbers. You don't want to say anything, priest? No, sir. All right. So in the book of Numbers, we in the book of the Numbers and the 32nd chapter. And again, verse 3 is where we going at. Is where we take it from. And we read 7 verses in the Hebrew. Then we translate them into 7 in the English. Again, this is the class where we speak our traditional language, our traditional language. You understand? Everything about this day is holy. You understand? Everything about this day is separate from what America does. You understand? This is where we get our culture back. And we read in our history. And again, this is a day of rest to recoup yourself. Whatever you choose to do today is what you choose today. You understand? The oppressor does not give you a day to choose to do nothing. You understand? You do what he says or she says throughout the week. Right. Every damn day. You understand? The oppressor is in the household without literally being in there. You understand? So we serve that man today, and he does not understand rest on Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, but we know that what's rest here in the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge. So again, we're gonna read first 7 in Hebrew, and then again translate it into English. Quatazah, you can take it away.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 32, verse 3 in the Hebrew. Aita Rao Wada Yabyan, no, Wada Yaban, Waya I Cesar, Waka Shabun, Wa'ala I La, I mean, it's like Wa'a La Ila. All right. Wa Shabam.
Let me get with you. Please like it. That's right quick.
Yeah, yeah, that's a mine. All right. Wa Shama. Wa na Bawa. Wa ba I want no why ba no why ba Aina. Verse 4. Rataza, Ashar, Haba, Yahweh, what's that? Lapanya. Ida, Yasharala, Arataza, Makona, Hawa, Wa La'ai Bad Ya, Makwana, verse 5, Wa Ya Marwa, Mataza Anawa, Khan, Ba'ai Yana Ya, Yathan, Ha Arataza, Hataza La'ai Ban Yai, La it's like the La Ak, it's like the La Ak Taza, Al, the I bar Noah, your it's like it's like Ha, Yaradan. Was it Yaradan? Yaradan. Verse 6. Amar, it's like Ya Amar, Masha, La Bunya. This is God, Gad.
Gad, you know, the truth, you understand?
Come. Wala Bunya, Ra Ad, I said Ra Waban, Ha Ak Yakum, Yaba'awa, Lama Lakma, Wa Atham, the Shabya. No, that's not it. The Shabawa, Pa, verse 7. Wala Ma, the Tanaya Ayo A1, Lab, Bunya, Yasharala, Ma'ai Ball, Al Harataza, Ashar, Nathan, Laham, Yahweh, verse 8.
You did 4 through 8.
I'm on 8 now.
Okay, slide.
Ba, I.S.U.P.K, Ba, Yakum, Ba Shalak, yeah, Atham, Makwa, I know this one. Makwadash, La Ra Naai, La Ra Wa Ha Arataza, Wa Ya I Lawa, I Nakal, I shall Wala, Wa Ya Wa Ya Ra Agwa, Ha Arataza, Wa Ya Naya Awa, La Banya Yasharala, Laba Lathia, Ba'a, Al, Rataza, Ashar, Nathan, Laham, Yahweh. This is the name. I'm supposed to be 5, right?
7.
7.
Yeah. So you went from 4 to 10.
Oh, so no, I started at 3.
Oh, 3? Okay.
Yeah, so 3 to 10.
3. Yeah, 3.
You're supposed to start Numbers 32 and 41.
I'm supposed to start at 41.
Yeah, Numbers 32. So you said right there. Numbers 32.
I got 4, 32, 1, 4. Right. All right. So look, you got the 7. All right. So what we'll do is finish that up at least to the 10th, right? And then we'll go to the 41 after after this.
All right, this is 9. And I did read 9. I'm at 10.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a your car. This is Yahweh. Ba Yawam. Ha Wa Yeshab Washabar. La Amar.
Yeah, right. All right, so that was the whole 7, right?
Can you read in English?
Yeah, you can read in English. So that way we can recap and then again just go to 41.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 32, verse 3.
Verse 41.
We gonna read what we just read, and then we're gonna go to 41.
Oh.
Atarak and Dibon and Jazer and Nimrah and Heshbon and Ilaleh and Shabam and Nebo and beyond. Verse 4. Even the country which the Lord smote before the congregation of Israel is a land of cat. It's like is a land for cattle, and thy servants have cattle. Verse 5. Wherefore said they, if we have found grace in thy sight, let this land be given unto thy servants for a possession, and bring us not over Jordan. Verse 6. And Moses said unto the children of Gad and the children of Reuben, shall your brethren go to war, and shall ye sit there?
See,
sit here.
That's like that right there is what Moses is saying. Saying even though we Lord smote, the congregation before us, and this was like, You know, that land had cattle, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, should we leave it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They like, hey, listen, you go there, you know, you gonna let your brothers fight? You know, he's just saying to the tribes, you know, Reuben, you know what I'm saying? And who else we had? We had Gad and Reuben in this chapter. We got Gad and Reuben. We got all the tribes there because we all dwelling together at this point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, Moses is like, hey, listen, if they go over there, you know, Gad and Reuben, if your brothers go to war, y'all gonna sit here, y'all gonna sit there, y'all gonna sit, y'all gonna watch. And saying, see what's so important again with just being able to fight for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. We all to know that we all together is you know, that's the fight that we deal with now.
Right.
Like not knowing that we all the same people. You know, we watch the Mexicans, you know, and the Haitians be targeted by ICE. And we got, you know, the silly Negroes saying, oh man, that don't got nothing to do with me. Like that's your brother. You're not gonna, you know, that's your sister. You're not gonna, you know, stand for them. You know, that's the questions we asking. Well, we're trying to establish, you understand what I'm saying? Like we Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we are them. You understand? We are those people. We are those people on the south side of America, the northern America, all throughout the world, over Russia, you know, Europe, you know, Asia, you understand? The so-called Middle East, you know, we're scattered abroad.
Right.
You know, we suffer because the lack of knowledge of us not knowing that we are one family. We are the same people. When we're leaving from captivity with the leadership of Moses, we was all dwelling together. You understand? It wasn't no, oh, you know, what people argue about, man. I can't believe people still argue about being light skinned and dark skinned. I don't know what this whole argument is still, but still today, people would consider because of a skin complexion that you're not related to me.
Right.
You understand? These are the things that they put in between us for us to separate each other.
Right.
You understand? Language is another thing for sure. You know, the language barrier that we have from, you know, from each tribe, you have what? The Jamaicans, you have the Haitians, you know, you have the so-called Native Americans, you know, forget the Spanish. Come on, you know, Spanish, that's the second biggest language in America. You understand? Is damn near just as important in America to speak Spanish as much as it is in English.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because of that, we think that we're different. We think we separate. We think that we're not together here. And we are the same people in here, you know, in the book of Numbers that we're dwelling together. You understand? And we wasn't talking about skin complexion and languages and this, that, and the third. You know, Moses is like, yo, if your brothers go over here, you know, you just gonna sit there and let them fight. You understand? You're gonna let a black man, you're gonna let a black woman, you understand, suffer because what? Your life is okay. Your life is set up for you to thrive. Your life is that because the police don't like you. You think the police don't like you, and because your brother and your sister suffer behind the corrupt policemen out here, you think that has nothing to do with you. You understand? If your brother and your sister is on drugs, you think it don't have nothing to do with you. Man, listen, we are all here together. We want, again, it's unfortunate as you know, 2026, we cannot see ourselves as a nation. That's the problem. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we don't see ourselves as a nation.
Right.
We see ourselves as separate. Like we see ourselves as, no, I'm black. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing to do with Hispanics. You know, Hispanics say, hey, you know, I wish I could say it in Spanish. I'm gonna start learning Spanish.
Right.
You understand? They say, ain't no negro. You know what I'm saying? I'm no black. I'm not black. No, yes, you are. You understand? The Haitians, you understand? They say call us dirty blacks. You understand? They don't like to be associated with the so-called Negro. The Negroes don't like to be associated with the Haitians. You understand? There's all different type of derogatory terms that we have amongst ourselves. All because the oppressor and these oppressors, you understand? These oppressors separate and divide us. You understand? And again, also they back doors, man. You understand? This is like it's so crazy of what you feed somebody you give somebody a bed mattress, man. They'll turn their back on you. If you unfortunate, if you homeless, man, and you the wrong person, and if you get put in authority, say, hey, listen, man, I see you sleeping outside. I don't know why your people don't help you out. But if I give you a bed and you work for me, you understand, I take care of you. And the wrong person will say, you know what? You're right. They will listen to what they're saying, consider what they're saying, put truth to what they're saying because they feel unloved or not, considered by their own people because we don't feel like as a people, we should look out for each other. And this person will take the mattress and, work for this person. And this person who hired them has an agenda against your people, against the people that he says not for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you, divide a nation, is you make the people who are less than, which are considered to be less than in their eyes, who is us, to feel better than our own people. We all in this jam together. We all in the jam together. You understand? But you get people who just feel like, they better than us. That's what celebrity and all that stuff come in at. Celebrity don't think they look at their people like peons. All that black people talking, I'm here for my people. That's nonsense, man. This is just like Officer Quatazat said. It's all about God when it comes to the betterment of yourself. But let your people have to become just as good as you. Now that's a devil. No, I'm cool. You can't be better than me. You know what I'm saying? It's always good for us to thrive. It's just in the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we want to thrive, but we don't want us to thrive over us, which don't make any goddamn sense, man. You understand? Because we don't understand what a nation is. A nation is a part of sacrifice. You got to sacrifice. Understand? That's how you build a nation. You understand? How else you build a nation? Just brotherhood, sisterhood. This is how we build a nation. Not hating amongst each other, having a structure, having a moral conduct. You know what I'm saying? Giving a law, a standard law, so that way, when we pass on, that our children can live on. You understand? But we suffering from here to now. You know what I'm saying? If the knowledge was given to us, you know what I'm saying, without any taint in it, meaning no confusion, maybe we would have a structure. Maybe we could today in 2026, have something for ourselves. We fight for so much of let's build something. You're selling incense and black soap is not going to bring black Latinos and Native Americans together, man. Right? You understand? We got a way deeper problem than making our crib smell good and trying to get some smooth skin. You know what I'm saying? We got way deeper problems, internal problems, spiritual problems that we have to face before we actually face this world as a nation. We got to build amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? So why let your brothers and your sisters go fight the fight alone? Don't let your brother and sister fight the fight alone. Be there with your brother. No, I remember the class that you taught. What was that? Tuesday or Thursday? Tuesday. It was an extremely heavy class. I was thinking about that Joan all week. You know what I'm saying? I said, you got to be there for your brother and your sister. You know what I'm saying? Paraphrasing. It was to be there for your brothers during the weak times. And say the friend is made for adversity. Right. You understand? When you go through your troubles, you understand, your family, your friends, your companions, they're there for you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like being able to reach out to a brother when you're going through something, you understand? And, the devil, right? That's what they call it. The devil will have you thinking, let me try to figure this out by myself. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to figure it out by myself. Let me, I got this. I'm going to figure it out alone. No. Isolation is dangerous. Right. You understand? go and find the help. Fight the fight with your brother. You wanted to say something, Q?
Yeah, kind of, if I could too. Yeah, man, like how they says the devil. Yeah, man, like we've been traumatized in America for so long, and I blame Christianity, and I blame Islam. I hate both of them religions with a passion. Like, I just hate it because I've seen people in my family been traumatized, and they go to church every Sunday. Yeah, man, I hear horror stories of people getting violated, and the same person that's violating them going to church on Sunday. Understand? But then they grow old and get older, and then you find all the stuff that happened to them when they was a child. You understand? And then now they don't got nobody to talk to. They ain't got nobody to lean on to. You know what I mean? Because of all the people that they supposed to lean on to, they the ones that did something to them.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And this is why the I.S.U.P.K is so important, because you got a foundation, you got a system, you got a bunch of brothers and sisters that been through the stuff that you've been through, that overcame all of the demons, all of the things that they've been through in here. And all you got to do is come in here and see for yourself how brotherhood and sisterhood is important. Yeah, man. Because this is where is it at. You go outside these doors, you're going to be traumatized. I don't care if you go to therapy. I don't care if you go to therapy. You do the stuff by yourself and thinking you got brothers and sisters and get the proper counsel in here. That's driven by the Lord. You know what I mean? Because here we get righteous counsel, and it's coming from the Lord. It ain't coming from the white therapist that's telling you things. It's coming strictly from the Lord. You understand? And you need to come here to learn how to fight a demon. You know what I mean? Because a demon will tell you to leave your husband. A demon will tell you to go pick that weed back up and smoke it. That's what a demon will tell you. But guess what happens when you come in here? You're gonna have protocol. You're gonna say, listen, if I get that thought in my head, if I get that voice in my head, I gotta pick up a phone and call my camp leader. That is a protocol in the I.S.U.P.K. Out there, you don't got that type of protocol. Right. You understand? You don't have that type of protocol. That protocol out there gonna tell you, you know what I mean? Oh, we just a herb.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's not making you happy. Oh, you can leave, huh? You know what I mean? Knowing damn well that is the devil. You know what I mean? That's Satan trying to get you to die. You understand? Right. If you really want to live, you got to come here. Other than that, you're just going to die out in the world. You're going to be sad and nobody not have no pity for you. You know what I mean? You're always going to be going through the same exact things. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you got to lean on to your brothers, righteous brothers and sisters. That's all.
Oh, most time crazy, man. That again, every time. Without being understood in a certain way that we got to lean on each other today, man, we're gonna be forced. I think the only time I've seen, people come together was during COVID. We was forced at that time.
Oh,
keep your butt in the house is what they told us. At that time, we had to, love each other. We had to care, we had to share, we had to dwell. Like that was the only time in a long time, if I've seen, us being, relying on each other and caring about one another. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then now we out the loop again and we get right back to what it is that, distract us and can destroy us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not what the Lord wants for us.
Right.
The Lord wants for us to dwell in his shadow. You know what I'm saying? And his shadow, we protected. We're protected. You understand? We're going to be watched over. We're going to be able to go through life and figure out the issues. Right. And not alone. Not alone. You know what I'm saying? We can't figure these issues out alone. Ain't nothing was done alone in the nation of Israel. Right. We've always needed each other. Our issues were that we always somehow went against the Most High. Right. You know what I'm saying? And going against the Most High is these things that the oppressor set up upon us, like distractions and things like this. I want to get a precept on 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10, right? And I'll read it. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. We know right now, money has destroyed, us if we don't understand that money is used as a defense, and that's what it should be. You understand? Money should be used as a defense, not so much as, there's nothing wrong with being able to financially, be stable and things like that. But for the love of money, it's what it's saying, what would you do for it? You know what I'm saying? What would you do for the increase? What would you do for the extra couple bucks? What would you do? You understand? Today, we see what money would do to a world. You understand? Not just people, but to a world, a time, a society. We go on over there and bombing Iran and all kinds of stuff. That stuff war costs money. You understand? These missiles ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's lucky. Like we go ahead and spending millions and trillions of dollars to cause destruction on people. You understand? Therefore, that love of that money, for that oil, that's what it's all about. It's the money. Spend the money to make the money. You understand? We're willing to destroy people, cause a third World War III, all for the desire of money. You understand? Don't understand that. Understand this, man. The people who rule the world, their faces are on the dollar. You understand? And until we get our own imprint, don't love the money. They let you know right there. You love the money. You look at the man that's on that dollar, that's on that exchange, that's on that note. That's who you love. You know what I'm saying? That is the white man. You say you love that money. Go ahead, I-Bob.
Give to Caesar for the Caesar. God.
Damn right. You understand? That's what we here for. Is to understand how to operate and use this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from their faith, and that's what it can do. What does it profit a man if he gains the world and loses his soul? All that gain, all that enhancement, all that the power that they're looking for, right? All that just to lose what? Your chances of serving the Most High, your chances of living. You understand? You want the gain, you want the power, but you're gonna lose your spirit behind all that. Man. That's not worth it. It ain't worth it when the Lord will fight for you. The Lord will fight for you. You let the Lord fight your battles. Just keep the law. You understand? Looking for to be comfortable here in this world, I don't understand. 2026, man. It's about to be 2027. In my brain, it's 2027. It's 2030 in my brain. You understand? They expect some type of comfortability here in the United States would be foolish. To expect that, getting, having the longevity of financially being right, or getting, your money, being rich. Being rich is not the goal.
Right.
Being rich, filthy rich, rolling in paper is not the goal. The goal should be to be spiritually rich. That's the goal, because that's eternal. That's the Lord's bank. How about that? Understand? You be rich internally. We practice these statutes and laws and commandments not to be, glorified here on earth. We practice these laws, statutes, and commandments so that way we can live forever. That's what you call wealth. That's rich. You understand? We sacrifice our life today, our life here now, so we can be rich later, not because of the money. Chase the money and then lose your spirit. You understand? And reading on, it says, it pierce themselves though with many sorrows. Verse 11, but thou, O man of God, flee these things and follow after righteousness. Leave that stuff. Don't think as it like, oh, okay. Like I said, we are here in slavery. You have to provide. You know what I'm saying? We need them. Hospital bills got to be paid. You got medicine. You got to feed your family. You understand? You got to clothe yourself. Some of these things I don't even think I have to say, but unfortunately, we got to be able to understand what to do with the money. The money should be a defense. It's not a luxury. It's a defense. These things, I'm not saying you can't buy yourself a toothbrush. What I'm saying is, when it comes to the money, we should not be relying on it as like this is the source. The white man's power is the money. That's why his face is on there. That's his power. It's money. It's not blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go after righteousness. You understand? Practice that. Understand that the Lord is desiring blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to get closer to him. That's what he wants for us. Because in the long run, we'll be rich. We won't have to worry about anything, anybody losing their spirit. You understand? Behind chasing things outside of righteousness. Go ahead, I you want to say something?
Yes, sir. You said about money is the defense.
Let's get it.
This book, Proverbs 30 verse 9. Verse 8. Proverbs 30 verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Remove far from me vanity and lies.
Remove far from me vanity and lies. Then get that nothingness away from me. Move the lies, and then this is what you were saying. You never class. Well, I believe it was that was yesterday. It's like it, but the lying, but vanity you mentioned in your class. Get that nothing. It's nothing. That's what vain means. Nothing. The things that we care about that the Lord don't give a damn about. The things that we think that means something to us, the Lord is not focused on that. Holidays. What else? What's some other things that we think, some things that we care about that the Most High would not give a damn about? Go ahead. Idols. Go ahead.
Your feelings.
Nice. That's the goddamn main thing. Everybody say, that feelings get people caught up quick. You understand? Idols, feelings, wishes. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. The Lord don't give a damn about that. Holidays don't care about nothing about that. Everybody about to celebrate their mother. Love your mother. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna say you celebrate Mother's Day and you out here getting high?
Right.
You don't love your mother. How you out here celebrating Mother's Day and you out here, taking advantage of sisters? How you say you love your mother? You understand? You out here being a drug dealer, being a homosexual. You know what I'm saying? You being a lesbian. How you say you love your mother? You don't love your mother. You understand? It don't have nothing to do with loving your mother. All it is a cover-up. You know what I'm saying? And this is we talk about vain, the lies. That's all it is, man. Read on, I buy.
Yes, sir. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me.
Look at that, man. Say, I don't want this. Poverty, riches. Just give me the food. So it's convenient for me. I need what's for me. You know what I'm saying? The riches, the poor. I just want to live. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Verse 9. Lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my God in vain.
See, look at that, man. It's no matter what you listen. What do you really want? What do you want? You understand? Do you want what you have to want? What the Lord wants?
Right.
That's what that is. Want what the Lord wants. Right. The rich, the poor. I just want to be ate. But if me being fed goes against you, I don't even want that.
Right.
You understand? Give me what it is that you require.
Right.
Not what the America tells you. Say America got us thinking that we got to be what? Like what they call it, America dreams?
American dream.
Like for what? How does that serve the Most High? Not at all.
Right.
You understand? That's no benefit to the Lord. That's vain. How do we get closer to the Most High? Keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, and practicing righteousness.
Right.
That's how we get to the Lord. Go ahead, read on I buy that was it on that. Most High in Christ. You want to say something, Q?
Con, if I could too. We gotta keep in mind too, like when we love this money, you know what I mean? When we how the white man he go to war for this money, we doing the same exact thing.
Right.
We doing the same exact thing in the ghetto. And you know what I mean, right in the trap right now. His brothers in the trap right now going to war over money and resources, money and drugs. They're going to war right now. Y'all gotta understand something. The white man is a sophisticated animal. And me put that suit on, make it look good. He go on that podium and talk so eloquently and getting you to buy into what he's talking about. Next thing you know, you over Iran, Afghanistan, unaliving babies. You mean? Listen, I see some documentaries. They over there probably violating the women. Who knows what they're doing over there? But they are animals, and you are following an animal. You understand? You got to get that spirit to say, you are the spirit. What's that scripture? You are the what's that scripture? About you follow after the lust of your father. Ye are the father of the devil, something like that, right? I mean, we gotta stop following this white man. You understand? This white man has made us like animals. You know what I mean? We out here doing anything for money when Officer Biden is red. Like, I mean, money is our defense. You know what I mean? Money should be, used to protect us in the sense of, we having some type of security. You know what I mean? We can feed people. You know what I mean? We can make sure people got health care and stuff like that. But, buying designer belts and buying stuff that don't matter, you know what I mean? We need to build a government. You know what I mean? Money should be for government. It shouldn't be for your designer belt. It shouldn't be for $100,000 car. You know what I mean? How much people can eat off $100,000? You understand what I'm saying? This is why we got to come in the truth and understand that the white man is the devil. We got to separate from this system that he created to make us fail.
Right.
Hey, please, Baba, can shut it down. Right. Hey, Bob, can you grab John, right? John chapter 8 and verse 44, exactly what you were saying, Officer Quatazai, is exactly lining up again. Reason why Moses was checking us like, yo, you ain't gonna fight with your brother. Right. You understand? We going to war with each other for drugs.
Right.
And we quit to go to war for a white man. He not our brother.
Right.
We gonna watch us fight. We gonna fight each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna kill and murder each other. You know what I'm saying? For unjust reasons, just the most foolish things over drugs and money and whatever it is. But we go fight for America because we think, oh, that's the right thing to do.
Right.
We think this is righteous, being a soldier for America. You understand? The white man sold you a lie.
Right.
That's what's happening. You understand? The oppressor is selling us a lie to think there's dignity with serving a country who raped, robbed, and murdered the game. You understand? You got it, Abba?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
This is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 44.
Mm-hmm.
Ye are of your father, the devil.
Ye of your father, the devil, man, the liar. You understand? The seed that you produced was of the man who was, again, set up from the beginning to deceive us, to lie, and throw us off balance, and take away from us. Go ahead.
And the lust of your father ye will do.
What is the lust of your father, man? Is to destroy. That's it. You go to war against your brother over a drug and blocks and traps or whatever the case is, but you'll go to war for the white man, go to war for America. Come on. You know what I'm saying? This is the hatred that we have amongst each other, the evil eye we have against each other when we're supposed to be fighting with each other. I mean, Salakia, fighting for each other. Right. You understand? Moses was like, hey, y'all ain't gonna fight. We're gonna sit there and watch. Y'all about to go through it. You're gonna sit there and let your brother go through that by himself. You understand? But the Lord was saying, listen, ye are the father, the devil. Ye are of your father, the liar. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what it means by that. You're the father, meaning you are just like a son. A child should represent their parent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the question that is like, hey, man, you are what your father is. Your parent is a disgusting person. And you are that. Right. You understand?
Right.
That's what's happening right here. Read on.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
See? Come on. That spirit has always been here. That spirit, that unclean spirit, has always been here from the beginning. What's evil without good? What's good without evil? How will we able to determine what's the difference?
Right.
You understand? Since the beginning. You understand? That spirit. Now that man who wears that spirit, you understand, is on the face of the dollars. What we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Money would destroy you. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, again, understanding the real value is being Black, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's the rich. That's the rich. Read on.
And abode not in the truth.
And abode not in the truth. It don't matter what the white man will sell you, what lie he'll tell you. It's not true. This man was the murderer from the beginning. He's going to game us up. Again, Officer Quatz said, tell us things that make us feel good about going to war. I say the brother, I don't know if it's true or not. But the brother, he got drafted. And when he got drafted, he wanted out. He didn't want to be there. I don't know. He got drafted. He went there and he started acting the fool. You know what I'm saying? Good.
If I could, listen, my brother, he just went to the army. And he went to the army, and I'm gonna say this too before I say what I'm about to say. My dad, he was telling my dad went to his graduation, and they said this is how diabolical the white man is. They was chanting that M word, the unaliving word. I don't want to say the word, for YouTube purposes. They was chanting that like M, unaliving. Like my dad was looking at like, what the heck he got yourself into?
Right.
Yeah, but then my brother, he don't want to be there no more.
Oh,
he don't want to be there no more.
I'm sorry, get him out of there. Get out of there.
So he could have came in.
Yeah, right.
Did something called Hebrew Academy. Eventually, you could have, did it with the Lord instead of that sophisticated animal.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? As the white man, you know what I mean? Like, like black people don't really want to be there. Black people poor, so they want to get the money. Right. And that's it. They really want to fight. You know what I mean? They want that bread.
They want that charge.
Yeah. They want that shit. They want the charge. So most of them really want that. You know what I mean? It's a shame that white people put the money in front of us, and then they know that we poor, and then they put us on the front line. Right. Put us on the W mission. Right. You know what I mean? That's why I'm never going to the army. I can't trust the white man. I don't care if you gas up jets. The white man can put you on the front line anytime you want if war. I don't trust them, so I'll never fight for them ever in my life. I'll never fight for somebody that unalive my people.
Damn right.
Yeah, man. Right. At all.
Right. Right. That's how I feel. That is very important to know today, because he'll snatch it, no problem. That's his way. The cunning hunter. You know what I'm saying? The white man is the sophisticated animal. The sophisticated animal, man. Bob, you still got more on that?
Yes,
scripture?
sir.
Let's get the rest of it. Then we go into the 41 in Numbers. Go ahead, Bob.
Because there is no truth in him.
There ain't no truth in this man. You believe all that, hey man, come here, put you on the gas tank, but get your charger and all that, you know what I'm saying? And now it's time to go smack Iran. Hey, listen, plans change. You know what I'm saying? Plans change. We need you right here on the front, the first day in the front line. You understand? Right. Don't believe this man. This man was the murderer since the beginning. Thus said the Bible. You understand? Right. Read on.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
Come on, man. That's his nature. It's in his own. That's his nature. His own. Just whatever he feels as though is right. You know what I'm saying? That same serpent is the same one who beguiled Eve and tricked Eve. And ever since then, man, it just went all the way left. You know what I'm saying? With Cain and Abel, went left. Every time this spirit got into something, he made something that divided. He shook the earth. You know what I'm saying? That's what the white man does. He shakes the earth. Trump got, he shook the earth. You understand? They're little shakes, but these are things that their nature is just to be corrupted. It's to rattle. It's to rattle the world that we live in. It's to shake something or awake something. Bob, what is that move that you keep going? I'll be trying to remember. Go ahead.
Okay. Zug Zwain.
Zug Zwain. Now, Bob is a chess player, man. This Zug Zwain, you explain that, Bob.
Yes, sir. Zug Zwain is when you put your opponent in a position to where his only move is to make his own position worse.
See? And that's the spirit of the white man. It's like he got one move left to just destroy himself, man. He don't think about nothing. You understand? The sophisticated animal. He at the chessboard, he playing. You think this guy is, he would throw himself in the fire to win. You understand? Like, this is a diabolical person that we dealing with, and he's speaking, of his own and his own fulfillment. Read on.
For he is a liar.
He is a liar.
And the father of it.
And the father of it. He is the devil. And the devil's father. You know what I'm saying? If you fall in that category again. We gonna read up again, pick up on the book of Numbers. with 32 chapters, Salakia for the misunderstanding, we got 32 chapters in the 41st verse, from 44th to 40.
Numbers 33 and 5.
Numbers 33 and 5. 33 and 5?
Yeah.
We got 33 and 47.
Oh, yes, but I'm talking about for the first next 7.
Okay. No sweat. Go ahead, Officer Quatazal, you take it away.
Khan, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 32, verse 41. Why, yar, bun, manashah, halad, ya, labad, yahum, yakara, Mahan, Kawak, Ya Ayar, verse 42, Wa Nabak, Halad, Wa Ya Labad, Kunaf, Wa Bon Nafia, Waya Kora, La Nabak, Ba Shemawa, this is Numbers chapter 33,
verse 1.
Verse 1.
Sign curse.
Khan, Allah, Masaiah, Banya, Yasharala, Ashar, Yataza Awa, Ma Arataza, Ma Tazarium, La Taza Ba'atham, Bayad, Masha, Wa Aharon, verse 2. Wa Ya Patham, Masha, Ma Wa Tazayam, La Ma Sa'id Yahum, Ayam, Paya, Yahweh, Wa Allah, Ma Sa'id Yahum, La Ma Wa Taza Yahum, verse 3. Wa Ya Sa'id Wa, Mara'ai Masa,
Kadash. Right.
Hara Side 1, but not Baka Masa, Ishar, Yawam, Lakadash, Hara Asha 1, Ma Makara, Ha Pasak. Passover.
Yep, Passover, man. Passover.
Ya Taza Awa, Ba Banya, Yasharala, Bayad, Ramah, La'aid Ya Noah, Baal, no cow, Matazariah.
Which is Orion, Egypt.
Verse 4, Wa Matazariah, ma qua Barium, Ashar, Hakau, no Haka, sorry, Yahweh, Baham, Cow, Ba Kowar, no, Bakawar, Bakawar, Wa Ba'ala, Hayahum, Yahweh, Shapatayim, verse 5, Waya Saiwa, Banya, Yasharala, Mara'ai, Mara'ai Masa, Wa, it's like Waya Kanwa, Basa.
Damn right. On sign Christ. Hey, trust me, man. Listen, that Hebrew, I hate the fact that the white man stole that from us and bastardized it, corrupted it, you know, to the point where it's just like to learn that as a black man, you know, it's so righteous, man. Like it's just like it shows the fight, you know, to learn this Hebrew and practice it, and you know, not just like read it as for educational purposes, but understand it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we understand in this, and we understand the meaning and the stories behind of knowing this language. So it means more to you when you know it belongs to you. And it's not just a language that, you know, you can pick and choose like, you know, any other language. Like this is ours. So it means so much more to us, you know, when we speak and we read this, man. So, you know, again, opposite crop time, man. I don't look at that as no small thing of reading that. You know what I'm saying? So let's again translate it in English. What is that? 41, verse 41? Go ahead.
This is verse 41. And Jair, the son of Manasseh, went and took the small towns thereof.
Hold on, he said he what?
He took the small towns.
Took the small towns. He ain't asked for them. You understand? Like he took the small towns. You know, this again, this time we at war. We trying to figure out where we gonna fit in. You know, and we not just walking through places and just, you know, hiding. We not hiding. We can't hide this time. You know, we by the numbers of us. We can't hide.
Right.
You know, we gotta go and, you know, plant our feet the same way when we go to different camps and we take those zones.
Right.
We don't ask nothing. We take those zones. We put a foundation out there so other Black, Latinos, and Native Americans can have a place for safety. Right. You know what I'm saying? This is what we still doing today. So, you know, we definitely in the spirit of this time where the Exodus, you know, and we moving over towards the kingdom where the Lord is trying to provide us, you know, a place of safety. But we gonna take because the Lord gave us the world. He gave us the dominion of this earth, and we always want to be established somewhere, somehow, some way. Black man, black woman can't go nowhere without getting themselves right. I don't care where they at. I've never seen a black woman, black, Latino, Native American man or woman not get themselves together. I don't care. We make the best out of everything. You understand? We take nothing and make something. That's why everybody want to be like us, because they don't understand how in the hell are y'all able to do this and y'all don't have nothing.
Right.
You know, it's amazing to these other cultures and people. It's just like that's why they follow us. They hate us, but they love us. It's just like because we know how to struggle, I guess. You know, I mean, I don't know what to call it. You know, the Lord with us for sure. That's all it is. The Lord is with us. So this struggle looks beautiful to them. You know what I'm saying? But we in it. Go ahead.
If I could too, and there's a certain type of intelligence that we have that the white man don't have, that we don't see ourselves. Because if we could make something out of nothing, imagine when we have something.
Come on.
And I mean, imagine we had the kingdom. And I mean, imagine we ruled over this planet, what this earth would be, what everybody would be. There would probably be no trauma in not even in the white community, not even no community. There won't be a self-unalive rate when it comes to Esau. Yeah, man, there won't be a drug problem. There won't be we fighting over oil and violating women and children. There won't be none of that. And understand what I'm saying? Like we could make this earth greater than what he can do. Well, listen, a white man got every resource you can name, and he still destroys the planet. You understand? Like he still destroys the planet. Like we got a little what we got, and we make it go. We make it pop. We make it something. You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah, man. That's all I got to say, man.
White man, the devil. Yeah, right. He said the salt of the earth.
The salt of the earth.
The salt of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Without us, there wouldn't be no flavor at all. We make everything, you know what I'm saying? We make everything worthwhile. We make the struggle look good. We make everything look good. So exactly like what you said, Officer Quatters, I imagine this was under the authority of the Most High in Christ, where blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans dwelt, man. This will be heaven. Right. You understand? It'll be the kingdom. You understand? Something we can't imagine. You want to say something about?
Time check on
the water, please. You understand? Go ahead, read on for time's sake. We're gonna try to knock this out.
This is okay. And called them Avah Jair.
So he naming them places, you know, Manasseh, you know what I'm saying, the Cubans, saying they are your brothers, black man, Latino, Native American man, the Cubans, you know, he's gonna name this block, he's gonna name this place now. This is mine, we're gonna take it, and we're gonna put the I.S.U.P.K. here. You understand? Read on.
Verse 42. And Nobah went and took Canaan and the villages thereof.
See more taken. Go ahead.
And called it Nobah.
Conquering and naming. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take these zones, we're gonna build a foundation, we're gonna build a school here, brothers gonna thrive and be able to be strong and what? Take more. You understand? Read on.
After his own name. Verse this Numbers 33, verse 1. These are the journeys of the children of Israel, which went forth out of the land of Egypt with their armies under the hand of Moses and Aaron.
See, so we was moving as an army. Moses was top G. You understand? Moses was top G, and his brother was his right-hand man. You understand? And we was moving as a unit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no difference. I don't know. Christians believe that, you know, you don't have to listen to man. Who in the hell was they listening to at this time? You know what I'm saying? You got to listen to somebody. You have to report to somebody. Christ reports to the Most High. The angels reports to Christ. There's always a rank. There's always been a person you report to. The job you go to, you have to report to your manager, your supervisor. Why in the hell do Christians think that they can do things by them damn selves? Go ahead.
If I could, so they got a relationship with the Most High. The Most High talk to them.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Exclusively. Yeah, exclusively. They got the phone number. They got the phone number, right? I need to go. Yeah, they got the phone number. They don't tell us nothing, though. You know what I'm saying? They talk to God, but they don't tell us nothing. You know what I'm saying? All they do is pass around the plate. You know what I'm saying? Collect for their greedy pockets. You understand? For their what we said earlier, for their love of the money.
Right.
You understand? When they destroy our people, but there ain't no spirit inside that Christian church.
Right.
You understand? They're gonna say, you know, anything that's against this program, the devil, man. It's the devil, man. The devil working, man. The devil working, man. No, you're working. You understand? You're working for your father, the devil.
Right.
You understand? And unfortunately, these are the things that, you know, that was cast upon us and put on us, you know, the distractions. Right. To the point now we work for the devil, the so-called white man, not knowing. You understand? Yeah, like Baptist church or whatever the case is, you working for the devil. Any religion that you consider that, you know, you're gonna find God, and it's the devil.
Mhm.
Right.
You understand? We work for the devil. You are of your father, the devil. You understand? Read on.
Khan. Verse 2.
Mhm.
And Moses wrote their goings out according to their journeys.
So he documented it, man. You
Right.
understand? Moses is documenting, like, hey, listen, man, we moving. First of all, we got an army. You understand? We out here taking. We ain't asking, we establishing. We trying to establish Aaron, right hand man. You know what I'm saying? The person that he reports to before you get word from Moses. You know what I'm saying? Moses is handling everything else, documenting it. You know, these same scripts and scrolls that we read from, man, we wouldn't know that if Moses didn't take the time out to do his job, you know, documenting, you know, getting this history together. Because, I mean, we gonna need it. Because he knew that the white man is the devil.
Wow.
But he knew that the white man was going to be the devil. He knew that, you know, there was a liar. He knew there was a person. He knew the oppressors would like to divide us. Moses gathered us up from that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Moses knew what the oppression. Moses seen the plot. Moses seen the plot. And through the hands of the Most High, he got us out of that. Moses got us out. And now we was able to be together and establish what the Most High God wants for Israel, man. Read on.
Khan, by the commandment of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And these are their journeys according to their going outs.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 3. And they departed from Ramesses in the first month,
Mm-hmm.
on the 15th day of the first month. On the morrow after the Passover, the children of Israel went out with an high hand in the sight of all the Egyptians.
The high hand. Who is the high hand? The Most High God. That is the man who brought us out. You know, that death angel went over there and killed all those firstborns and everything, man. They started panicking. You know what? You know what I'm saying? They started panicking and they said, all right, now y'all got to go. You know, even though the Lord, you know, used Moses to, you know, give the message of just, hey, it's about time you let these people go.
Right.
You know, and then in their pride, they didn't do that. This same thing was going here in America, man.
Right.
You understand? Like, they know since 1969, Commander General YAHANNA has been established in schools, the I.S.U.P.K throughout the world.
Right.
You understand? And we go to the street corners and we tell, you know, what's going on. We know what's happening. You know, you think they give a damn about what we saying? And it don't even matter if they care or not. You understand? Right. This is what the Lord is going to provide for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the solution. You know what I'm saying? A sense of integrity, a sense of you know, a heart. You know, giving them, when I'm saying a heart, meaning a mind, you know what I'm saying? Giving us the mind to be able to see, hey, listen, we have a responsibility. You know, we're not just regular people. If you Black, Latino, and Native American, ain't nothing more foreigner than you. If you Black, Latino, and Native American, ain't nothing more important than you. That's Deuteronomy 76, man. You know what I'm saying? We have to accept that and get rid of what the oppressor has us thinking, that we are all together. We're not. Under their rulership, we're all together. But under the Most High's hand, we're preferred. We shoved. You know what I'm saying? The Lord prefers us over everybody. Right. You know, and this is what, again, we got to reestablish in every Black, Latino. It's going to take some time, but this is why we got soldiers here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is why Moses and Aaron had soldiers, because you need men that's going to be able to fight for your nation. You know what I'm saying? Right. You need men and women of God that want to preserve what's holy. And we in the high holy days right now. You know, if Commander General YAHANNA ain't hold on to it, you know, what we be doing right now? Right. You know, just, I don't know, but get ready to buy flowers and stuff for Mother's Day. Right. Would have been lost in the system. And that's it's nothing against the brothers and sisters who don't know. They just don't know. Right. But why aren't they aware? It's because the oppressor, it's strategic with sophisticated animal. We got a big class that sophisticated animal, you know. The sophisticated animal, man, he is very, very, very cunning. to where we work for him, not knowing. You know what I'm saying? Our brothers and sisters, we work for the man that's here to destroy us, and he don't have to do anything except, you know, state 500 years in advance. You know, him knowing that, you know, Christ is a black man, he'll never think he would have to admit it. But, you know, it's going to be the day that everyone will see that Christ is a black man. The Most High, you understand, is here for blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You understand? With that being said, we're going to drop it here. You read to the end of what?
3.
So,
We start off. We'll start off next week.
all right, no sweat. You know, just for, you know, no purposes, right?
Yeah, we start off at numbers 33, 48.
33 and 48. Okay, won't sign Christ. You know what I'm saying? Just like Moses, they will take these notes and make sure we document everything. You know, again, high holy days every Saturday, man. You understand? This is a tradition for blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to practice, you know, the cultures of, you know, Israel. You know, and then you black, Latino, Native American, you are an Israelite according to the Bible. And we have to, again, practice these ways. You understand? Because there's meant only for you. There's nobody else on this face of the earth that the Lord prefers to actually live the Bible out. When I say live the Bible out, meaning practice the way of the Bible. It's not preferred for nobody else except blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You understand? And next week we'll pick up, Lord allow, and anybody has any questions, you know, you feel free to ask, you know, shoot the questions out. You know what I'm saying? Come again 10 o'clock next week, you know, we'll be here. You know what I'm saying? I.S.U.P.K. We ain't going nowhere till Christ return. You understand? And with that, just the men up here, I imagine, which needs to stand. We gonna do the blow the shofar. Why not? Sign Christ. Oh, the wine. Second. Okay. Work backwards. Chalice. Do you have a chalice, or do you want to continue? It's a lot here. Yeah. Oh gosh.
This one.
Sign Christ. You good? You ain't got to do no driving, do you? Like,
Right here. Oh. Yeah, La Yasharala means to Israel.
which means to Israel. To Israel.
No, you just bring it back.
You already did it?
Yeah.
All right. Sign Christ.
Now you go to the part.
Oh, yep. Damn right. So all the men, you know, you come up to salute the Torah, come to the right hand of the podium. That's like Yahweh Shem Yahushai Barak Yah.
That's your right.
Everything on the right.
How about Shemiyah Shah Brock? Yeah.
Chris. Yep. Come all the way around. We'll send up the Lord's prayers, and then we're going to again see what's like. Oh. On Sean Christ. We're gonna send up the Lord's prayer, then we're gonna do the anointing prayer, you know, after we send up the Lord's prayer. All right. So, all right, imagine which needs to stand. Upon what Haka done was we turn to face the east.
Come on.
We're going to say the Lord's Prayer, a few prayers, translate them from to English from Hebrew. This is the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Ayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malachwaka, Taba'ah, Atazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawo, Ayah, Bashamayim, Nathanawa, Natham, Cow, Yawum, Wasalak Nawa, Kabawaf Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawaf Yanawa, Wala'a, Tabayaya Nawa, Banasayawun, Abo, Hayashaya Nawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wala'ala, Wa'atapara, La'awalayam, Aman.
This is in the English, the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
On earth. As it is in heaven.
Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory.
So be. It's our cock, the prayer for the power. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Baba Kushah. Lathananawa. Hakak. Lara Pa'a. Kamakala. Wakal Madawa. Hakak. Latahar. Hamatazarayim. Hakak. Lahaqwil. Hamathil. Hakak. Arakawa. Hamatana Allah. Lagorishan. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Gawala Aman.
All right, this is the cock, the power in the English. Yahweh in the name Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name Yahushua.
Please give us this power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be.
So be. It's a prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wayashara Allah. Wayabayat. Sapori. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Gawala Aman.
This is the bless Israel in the English. Yahweh. In the name Yahushua.
In the name Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name Yahushua.
In the name Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be.
So be it. It's a power structure and the blessings in Shalakia in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
By Yahushua.
By Yahushua.
By Mayaka Allah.
By Yamaka Allah.
By Allahayim. Atatabaya. Allah YAHANNA. Allah Yum. Ha Sarayim. Akwatayayim. Hatayayim. Why Wapim. Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushua. Gawala Aman.
All right, this is the I.S.U.P.K power structure blessing in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Mike.
And Mike.
And the angels.
The angels.
Commanding General YAHANNA.
Commanding General YAHANNA.
The general.
The generals.
Captain.
The captains.
Officers.
The officers.
Troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh in the name Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be.
So be. It's Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. I-Sha'ah.
I-Sha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahoria.
Ahori.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah. Izoria. Izoria. Ma'ain. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayim. La'Ratazah. Al-Yathan. Lamawat. Ragalka. Al-Yanawam. Shamorka. Hana. La'a. Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamor, Yashura Allah, Yahweh, Shamoraka, Yahweh, Tazauka, Au Ya, Yam Yaka, Yawamum, Hashamach, La'a, Yakaka, Wayara, Wayala, Yahweh, Yashamorka, Makarai, Yashamor, Atnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamor, Tadaatka, Wabawaika, Mayatha, Wa'ai,
All right, this is Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from the Lord.
My help coming from the Lord,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He would not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel,
he that keepeth Israel
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall, the Lord shall preserve thy going out,
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth,
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Allahayam,
Allah Hayyam.
Altamiyalaka, Altakarash, Altashakwat,
Allah Shakwat.
Al,
Al.
Kayahana,
Yahanna.
Awayabyaka, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ach, Al Aimaka, Yarayamwa, Sawada, Mayatha, Ya'ai Tazawo, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amorwa, Lakawa, Wanakakiram, Magalia, Wala'a, Yazakor, Sham Yashra Allah, Iwada, Kaya, Nawa'ai Tazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Baryak, Yakarathwa, Alahaya, Alawam, Wayashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagorian, Wabal, Wa'aimuwan, Wa'aimwala, Palasha, Hamnishabya, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Aimam, Ayawa, Zarawat, Labanyalawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadian, Kasaya, Sara'a, Kayabyan, Banakau, Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan, Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La Dudma, Shayatamwa, Nadat Yapmawa, Kaira, Wakazaba, Wakazaba, Wakazata Kau Nasia Kamwa, Ashore, Amorwa, Nairosha, Lanawa, Nagwa, Alahayum, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kaikagula, Kakwash, Lapayaraka, Kaash, Yabaira Yaira, Wakalaba, Dalahat, Ariam, Khan, Yaradadma, Vasairaka, Wabasa, Wapatka, Labahalam, Mala'a, Panyahum, Palawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahaw, Yabachwa, Wayabahawa, Auyai, Wayakapordwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaaiwa, Kaya Atha, Shamka, Yahaw, Labadka, Auyawan, Al-Kaharataza.
This is the Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For
For
lo,
lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
lifted up the head.
Lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden one.
and consulted against thy hidden
They
ones.
have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of
that
Israel
the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more a remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Israelites,
the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
The shore also is joined with them.
Shore is also joined with them.
They hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
who unto them,
who unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
and as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
and as to Jabin,
the brook of Kishon,
at the brook of Kishon,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung of the earth.
He became a dung for the earth.
Make their nose like a red,
Make their nose like a red,
like a Zied,
and like Ziyad,
yea,
yea,
all their princes as
And-
Zabah,
as all their princes at Zabah,
and as
and
Amunah,
as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
let us take ourselves
let us take ourselves
the houses of
the
Yahweh
houses of Yahweh
in possession.
in possession.
Oh, my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a will,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as a stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth a wood,
as a fire burneth for wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as a flame set the mountains on
So
fire.
persecute them
So persecute them
with my tempest,
with my tempest,
and make them afraid.
make them afraid
Thy storm,
with thy storm,
fill their faces with shame,
fill their faces with shame,
and seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded,
let them be confounded,
trouble forever.
in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
and that men may know that thou,
that men may know that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
of all the earth. This is the I.S.U.P.K. blessings and curses. You understand? We're going to say these in English. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, listen to us now,
Listen to us now,
right now.
right now,
Send evils and curses
curse
and punishment
and punish
and destruction
and destruction
to the heathen
to the heathen
that seek against us,
seek against us,
thy prophets,
thy
the
prophets,
teachers,
teachers,
the princes,
princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school.
and the schools,
Send evils
and evil,
and curses
and curse,
and punishment
and punish,
and destruction
and destruction
to the heathen,
to the heathen,
and shake
and
loose
shake loose
the treasure
treasure
of Israel
of Israel
that
that
refuse
refuse
to give to the school.
to get to the school,
Force their riches
force their rich
to enter into thy sanctuary.
into thy sanctuary,
Send evils
send evil,
and curses
curse,
and punishment
and punish,
and destruction
and destruction
to the Edomites
to the Edomites
and the
and
nations
the nation,
and their drug dealers,
and the drug
the
dealers,
court system,
courts,
the prison system,
prison system,
Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
and synagogues of armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
Aryan
the
Nation,
skinheads, Kazakazatazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft,
workers of witchcraft,
NASA space program,
that's a space program,
the Army,
the Army,
the Navy,
Navy,
the Air Force,
Air
the
Force,
Marines,
Marines,
Wall Street.
Wall Street,
Open up the internet
open up the internet
and the airways,
and
the cable access channels, the radio channels.
radio channel,
Convict the spirit
convict the spirit
of any of thy people
of thy people
that seek to stop us
seek to stop us,
and bring swift destruction
bring swift destruction
to all the heathens
to all the heathen
that stand in the way
stand
will try to stop us
Try to stop
from
us.
broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro
Cause them to go to and fro.
through the earth
Through the earth.
and consume them.
Consume.
Let the plague shake the house
Let the plague shake the house
of the thief
of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahushua,
Let Yahushua,
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel
come down with the flying saucer
come down with the fire sauce
and punish all the heathen
and punish all the enemies
that come against us
that come against us.
as we speak thy word.
We speak thy word.
Cause it to be known by all.
Cause it to be known by all.
That is the angels that have done it.
That is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread through the media
Cause it to be spread to the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake as thy coming.
Cause them to shake as they come.
In the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua,
thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Sorry, which means turn. Sisters, get shot. Go ahead. Oh, most high in Christ. No sweat. Sorry, Christ. Sisters Yashabia, which means to be seated. Curses, man. Curses is falling through too. So, you know what I'm saying? Curses definitely falling. The internet being open. It's just one day at a time.
Right.
One day at a time. And everything start unfolding. Men of Israel, we're gonna get the brothers a courteous salute. Men of Israel, Model Shabbat. Aymat. Barak. Yahweh Shah Barak. Yaj Matah. Sar, which means turns to face the sisters. Sisters Aymat, which means to stand. Sisters, Yahweh Shabbat will be with your feet at a 45-degree angle, your right hand clasped over your left. And when we say Barak, we smite your chest and say the salute back to the brothers. Men of Israel, we're going to give the sisters a courteous salute. Men of Israel, Aymat Shabbat, Aymat, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Aladun Ba'Hashem Yahushua. Most High in Christ. You understand? Sister Yashabia. Oh, Salakia. If anyone wants to be anointed, step forward.